Welcome to the People's Guild.
Each week we explore the Splinterland universe with guests from all across the mythical land of Praetoria.
Join us on our journey as we discuss the evolution of the game, the strategy, the lore, and the exciting path that lies ahead.
To support the People's Guild, make sure you subscribe, rate, and review wherever you get your podcasts, and also check us out on PeakD, YouTube, and Twitter.
To send your questions, suggestions, and epic battles in our comments through Twitter or email at thepeoplesguildspl@gmail.com. We'll feature the best in our episodes and maybe airdrop you some prizes.
Thanks for tuning in and enjoy the show.
Welcome back to the People's Guild. Another week, another episode. We've got another first-timer here, somebody that, if you've been listening to TPG for some time, you've certainly come across this guy's name on our show. If you are anywhere on Twitch, you see this guy streaming Splinterlands, one of the best in the game. We don't just say that when he is not here, but also when he is here. He's one of my personal favorite streamers. We got OFG, our faded glory, one fucking guy. What's up, man?
One fucking guy.
What's up, guys? Thanks for the invite to the short bus. It's just like elementary school all over again. Great to be here.
Nice. We've got to start off with a compliment on your mustache. I see it's slightly from your beard, so it does count as a mustache.
If you were into neck beards, I'd be your boy, but mustaches I'm not that great at. So
it's there. I can see it through the Zoom, so it's thick enough. It qualifies.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude. So we were just talking a little bit about, kind of past entrances into Splinterlands and looking up entry dates and that sort of thing. December 2020. That's when you broke ground in Splinterlands. Our Faded Glory was born into the Splinterverse. Talked a little bit about you taking a little bit of a hiatus in there. Why don't you tell us? Let's get started with a brief history of OFG.
Cool. Yeah. So I became a Twitch affiliate, actually streaming PUBG before doing anything with Splinterlands. So I got an affiliate. PUBG I just got saturated on Twitch. So I had actually been looking for different streaming services and found D Live. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. It was a decentralized live. And while I was there, I was looking up crypto because I wanted to learn more about crypto. And I stumbled into a Level Up Life stream. So I actually found Splinterlands through Level Up Life. He was doing giveaways, kind of like what I do. Now I totally ripped it off of him. And so I'm not an original at all. And I won one of his giveaways, and he actually gave me a code to Splinterlands. So I used the code for a free spell book, and ever since then I've been with Splinterlands. I left for a little bit. I was trying to remember the exact time that I left to get some debt stuff off of my back and make life a little bit easier. And then, having children, it's what I do on the side as a hobby. So, yeah.
How many?
I don't
kids?
remember. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
How many kids you got?
I actually have 4 kids. I got 2 of each, two daughters and 2 sons. And then my wife.
You look like you're just old enough to buy a beer. So you must have started when you were like 15.
Thank you. I get that all the time, actually, that I look really young. But yep, I feel my age. So.
How old are you, if you don't mind? You don't have to say. You don't have to tell us.
Yeah, I'm 40. I turned 40 this last. The stream's already made fun of me for it, but yeah, I'm 40 years old.
Oh,
but
nice.
yeah. So I left for a little bit, did some Dave Ramsey stuff, got some debt off of my back, and then I came back. I want to say I came back around the time that land got to 1.75, like when they started doing the grain stuff. And I would come in every so often while I was setting up the eBay store. That was one of my side gigs. So, yeah. And then I came back for that. I came back for land 1.5. Then we got the update 1.75, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm getting into this now because we're doing a lot more. So
land Okay, hold on. So a couple things I want to pull on there. So Level Up
Yeah.
Life is who got you in. Do
Yeah.
you guys still chat? Does he know that?
I will definitely, anytime I see him in the Discord audio thing talking with Clayboyne or anybody, I jump in there every time because I miss his rants. He used to have rants all the time about just crypto in general, the game, his plans with land. And he's doing exactly what he said back then now with land. So I don't actually talk to him personally, like have any messages between them, but yeah, he's definitely the reason I'm here.
Nice. Yeah, he
Yeah.
I mean I caught some of his early streams too. I mean, not as early as you. I came, I guess, about a year, a little bit more than a year after you did, but I mean he's been practicing what he was preaching for sure.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy has been stoked on land for years and been, stockpiling up the cards to back it up. And yeah, he's doing some really cool stuff with the Team Philippines, kind of support network. And yeah, very cool. I had
Yeah.
no clue that he was doing big streams and recruiting folks back in the day. Very cool.
Oh yeah, it was really cool. That was I think I bought like two Untamed packs back in the day, and then the Untamed was gone. Like I swear I got like two packs, and then the Untamed thing had stopped. But I don't know when that was again. I actually bought the land plots when they were $20 as well. I bought one back in the day, so I was around for some bits every so often, but and I
Is
dropped
that
back
how
out.
you got a castle, don't you?
I have a keep.
You have a
I'm
keep.
a what is it? A marshal? What is the
Marshall
Yeah. Did you pull that
OFG.
from a unsurveyed plot? You flipped it over
Nope,
in front
I
of the
bought
keep?
that big money. That was my gift to myself for the 40-year birthday gift.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Keeps are great. I do have to say I've got to keep in two of my own tracks that work, but then I have another one in a tract I only have half of, and the other
Yeah.
50% is worked by other plots. And having other people work and you collect the taxes on that is a very nice little
Oh yeah. I
little
love
bonus.
getting research and aura from and not having to pay for it.
Yes,
The
I get
1,000
aura
grain.
somewhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get aura that I don't do, and it's
Yeah.
beautiful. Is your
Uh,
keep on a tract that is do you own any of the plots in that tract?
yeah, I own I want to say just four in that track though. I have
Oh, nice.
hold on, let me look at it real quick. I
Where
just
where
recently
in
bought
Pretoria are you, dude?
my keep. I'm all over the place to be honest.
And
I
where's your
got a
keep?
lot of grain plots everywhere. But my
Nice.
main spot is 85 and it's Zhang Fo. We'll go with Zhang
Zangful.
Fo.
Let's see. I'm gonna look it up right now here.
Oh, Central
So I'm
Fire.
in
Okay.
yeah, Central Fire, Zhang Fo, and my keep is in track 6.
85. Yeah, right at the end, top east side of Central Fire there.
Oh, there's a lot
Nice.
of
I just
plots
picked
for
up a
sale,
couple
man.
tracks.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah,
I
there
kind of
are.
love the
Woo.
fact that those are for sale. I want to buy them.
Which
I'm only
tracks are you in?
There's a lot of
I'm
$20
in
plots up
6.
there.
6.
Damn.
Man, I wish we were easier outside of just randomly clicking on plots to figure out the tract.
It's all Wolf SL. Who is that?
I'm
That's
not sure, but he was selling the whole thing, so I'm pretty sure he bought the whole region.
that's the dev, Jimmy. The dude that
Oh, no
did.
shit. Okay.
Yeah, he's the big hive guy. He's a witness. He made the ETH Guard Legends or whatever the game was.
Oh, right. Totally. There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if you're
I've
still
got
looking for it, it's the middle tract, pretty much. If you look at the middle of the map, it's the middle one with the.
Oh, got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
the one with all the tundra, the one under that with all the mountain.
It's got the
6,
brown.
Yeah, the brown, the mountain.
Okay, cool.
The
Yep,
best
6.
part about my tract is that all the grain plots are sold, and most of them, if not all of them, are running. So it's just like printing grain for me.
Boom. That's the whole level up life philosophy. I used to
There
listen
it
to a
is.
lot of his rambles where he was all talking about passive income. Buy
Exactly.
shit and let other people do the work or rent your cards, or that was his whole
Yeah.
thing. Nice.
And somebody in my tract is just, I mean, their production is, what is this production? Like 135,000 production on an aura plot. And I'm like, keep it going, brother. Keep it going.
Whoa,
Yeah, I'm like,
bam.
whatever you're doing, keep doing it, my friend.
That's a score right there.
Yeah.
Damn.
So now the thing about it is I bought my keep, and I just want everybody that's listening to realize this. I bought my keep and nobody was running their plots. So for 2.5 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, I was getting nothing. So if you're ever looking for a keep, always check that there's some production going on in that area. Because I didn't even think about it when I bought it. And then I started looking around. I'm like, uh-oh, we might have made a mistake here. But then all the green plots started running. Yeah.
Do you care to again, another thing you don't have to answer, how much was the keep?
Well, this is I don't want to name drop, but somebody who does land videos had to mention right before I was buying it that the keep was priced too low and that the person should up their price, and they did right before I bought it.
No.
Not that
Yeah,
I'm holding a
that's-
grudge against
are-
this person,
Are we talking
But you are,
gathering?
but you totally are.
Have you-
but,
have you-
but I'm
is
totally
it-
holding a grudge against.
Is this
this
why
person.
gathering takes jabs every OFG stream? Is that what's going on?
No, no, Gathering's great. He's a huge supporter of the stream, but yeah, it was funny because I was actually getting the funds together to go buy it, and I'm listening to his video, and he calls out 85, and he says, "I don't know who owns this, but this keep is priced too low. They should up the price or maybe even double it." And I was like, I literally auditorily was like, "No!"
You bastard, you goddamn bastard, shut your goddamn mouth.
Yeah,
Damn it.
I literally
God.
yelled like, "No!"
No, like the
But,
Simpsons.
and
Slow motion.
whoever that is, obviously either watches his videos or thought the same thing because they did up the price.
Oh, how much? Like a lot or a little?
They almost did double the price.
Oh, dude!
Yeah.
Oh, man!
It was pretty harsh.
Wow. That
Well,
still
happy
hurts
birthday,
just
bro.
hearing
I'm
your story.
glad it's turned
Yeah.
around a little
I'll
bit.
tell you guys after the stream. I don't want to say how much
Cool.
I don't want to say how much I spent, but I'll tell
No
you guys
worries,
afterwards.
no worries. That's always personal information, even though we could probably blockchain it.
Totally not holding a grudge. Totally no grudges.
I'm
not
calling bullshit.
furious right
I'm
now.
calling bullshit. There's always a grudge in that situation.
Oh man.
No, but I love Gatherings videos. Like that is such a service to the community that he does that. That's so much work that he puts into that. And I love that he does that not only for
Yeah.
land but for cards as well. It's really beneficial for the community. And we have so many community members that are just insane with like I'd say the service that they do for the community, not, community service, because that has like
Penal code implications.
yeah, it's gotten it's got tainted over the years, but like they do this service for the community, and it benefits us all so much, like Beaker and Gathering and all those guys. So
Well,
it's
everybody
pretty
seems
awesome.
to have like
Wizard.
found their niche in which they're offering. Yeah, the individual value is so cool. I completely agree.
yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. It
But
can't be
yeah.
under at all. Yeah.
But
And-
I definitely saw the keep, and I was like, man, I want one of those so bad. So that was just kind of a gift I got myself for my 40. And then yeah, man, so like I really miss those Level Up Life streams. Like if you said that you caught some of them, Jangles.
Oh yeah.
It was I just love when he rants, dude. It's so great.
Oh, he just goes off. That's awesome.
Yeah, he goes off, and I'm like, this is so entertaining. Like I don't know what it is about his rants, but they're just so entertaining. But
There's always a McDonald's reference in there too.
he loves the golden arches. I don't know.
The golden arcs. I prefer the golden arcs.
Yeah. But
So
Coming to
it's
America,
an
right?
interesting position with 85 having so many plots for sale. Are you
I'm
are you,
planning
are you
on
trying
buying
to yeah, are you planning on buying it? Like I see guys like, my mind jumps to Azarcon's approach where he has all this land and he, I don't know if you guys remember, but he tried to broker a deal with me. to
Yeah.
run some of his plots, and then
Mhm.
Which is
Dwayne took him up on it, and I think he was running 10, 20 of Azure Khan's plots for him while he was
Yeah.
just,
I think,
reaping the benefits through
and he
the keep.
gave him the plots, right?
Yeah, yeah, he sent him the
Well,
plots.
I think they were like kind of leased. Like
Yes.
he's leasing
Yeah,
him the
yeah.
plots and but that's the thing is
Gotcha.
like so and I think we talked about this a little bit in the Team Possible, like one of the Team Possible meetings, but like getting the plots up and running and stuff, but a lot about the land cards and how limited and stuff they were, but recently because of that limitation in land cards and I saw like flaws in my land that I had at the time, I instead of like boo-hooing that I wasn't able to get as many cards as I wanted to, I was like, I'm not going to let that happen again. So I actually bought up like 11 more plots and just really focused on getting grain. So that's kind of why I'm all over the map now. I have like, I'm one, two, three, four. I'm in 6 different regions now, but I bought 11 plots. I think 9 of them being grain plots because I just didn't want to be stuck in that situation again if we have more land cards. So now I've spent a lot of my DEC. I'm trying to build back with my DEC, and then also I'm clearing some of these plots too, which is taking a bit. That and I gotta, guys, you gotta help me. I gotta stop looking at the market because I keep finding cards and buying them up, and then I
What are
have
you
no
buying?
DEC, man.
Is it land cards or are you buying modern
No
cards?
land cards. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm trying to stay focused on this account, especially on land cards. This
Land cards meaning the special run of cards that were minted on land, or cards to put on land.
cards to put on land.
Okay. What do
So
you prefer to put on land? Like, what do you look for when you're looking around for land cards?
anything that's a deal. No. I try
Okay,
to
so you
get,
yeah,
yeah, right now I'm aiming for, originally, let me start from it. Originally I was aiming for the gold foil epic cards.
sure.
So I think everybody was aiming for those because they were right in that price range that was good for their uh their pickle power or their production power, whatever we're calling it, the
I like
PP.
pickle power. I like that. It's
I
legit.
called it pickle power. That was more to get people to comment on the videos, but I
I
would
like it.
so I aim for those. So I got a few of those maxed out. But currently I've actually been delving into some of the untamed and beta cards
Mm-hmm.
because I just kept finding deals. I was like, I'm gonna take DEC off land and just buy this card. I have to right now because it's priced too low. So I've been picking those
Yeah.
up. That and I'm kind of it's kind of nostalgia a little bit from when I started. Untamed was there, and I love the Death Splinter. So like,
Yeah.
yeah, I love the Death
Yeah.
Splinter from back then. So I picked up like Dark Astronomer. I got that one max copy. Death Elemental, Grim Reaper, Soul
Such a
Storm.
good set. Such a
Oh
good set.
man, yeah. So it was like all these
Man
cards that I
Mimosa.
wanted back then and just couldn't get. So it's been
Oh
kind of
yeah,
fun.
when you came in 2020, that was like shit was raging back then, right? That
Oh,
was when
dude, it
everything
was
was
peak.
on fire.
Yeah,
December 2020 was, yeah,
yeah.
that was everything was hardcore at the time.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Mimosa is one of the most underrated summoners, I think. I mean that void
Oh, yeah.
and headwinds basically.
Uh-huh.
Uh, just a
Great card.
An affliction.
yeah,
Yeah, Affliction.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. It's the other one. Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, freaking awesome. And the void and headwinds and the no melee. It's just like, come on,
Hmm.
bring it on, Jackson.
But I've been looking at those and beta cards. So
Beta cards are good
yeah,
too, man. Every once in a while, a good thing. I was going big on the rare single, like rare. I had a lot of plots, and I was trying to just get
yeah,
everything at least rolling a little bit. And those
yeah,
single rare beta gold foils were awesome to just throw on there. So you get like 909
yeah.
pickle power pumping on your plot, and for only a couple bucks, and then almost no DEC, to
Oh,
stake to
yeah,
get rolling. So that was great. And I'm kind of scooching up from there at this point. But those are
yeah.
amazing. Beta epics were super cheap for a while. I know Eagle was just
Mhm.
scooping those up at deal prices.
Yeah, and I can't complain either with like just the regular foil maxed copies of the rare betas because like what's that 5,500
Yeah.
production? So like that's not bad. And if you can get a good deal on them, because
Get the
like
66 on the synergy plot.
yeah,
66.
exactly.
Yeah.
And like if you think about it, at one point you're spending almost $50 for an epic with the gold foil epics from Chaos Legion, and you're only getting a few more. Like, oh my gosh, they're at
Oh yeah.
$65 right now. What?
Yeah, they weren't the best deal. I saw a lot of people going for that. I think it's really relative. If you have
Yeah.
only a few plots, it's definitely better to get higher PP on there, pay a little more for it because it'll probably pay off long term. Just maximize what you got. But if you've got, 50 plots or more, you could spread that stuff out and you do better overall, I think. Because you're
The,
not going to load up your plots with high,
mhm.
super expensive high PP all across
Yeah.
the board, unless you're, mega whale.
Yeah. The crazy thing too is just the way that the market with those cards will instantly shift if you buy like just a max copy off of the market. So like I bought a what is it, a Naga Fire Wizard, which was
Yeah.
from the beta from the
Yep.
fire.
Magic.
Yeah.
Great. It was a magic fire and a splinter that didn't have much magic.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Um
shield. Yeah. Love that card.
and thorns too, yeah. And at max level that is.
At max level, yeah.
Yeah. But I bought that one up, and then I look at the price, and it jumped from like what I bought it at, which was like $26, I think. It jumped to like double the price, like right after I bought it, because the market was pretty much cleared at the time. I
Yeah.
think it probably dropped back down. I think it's at $30 now. But
Yeah,
it's
it
just
just looks
crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. The liquidity on some of these cards is insane.
Very low. Yeah.
So like if you get a good deal, you almost just need to snatch it up and then just worry about your DEC later. That's kind of been my mentality right now.
I remember once I bought all the rusty androids. Like there was not many left. There was like less than one page left and they were super cheap. I'm like, I'm gonna buy all of those just for shits and giggles. And then, a few weeks later there were more on the market, of course. But
Oh yeah.
it's
Well,
like
that's the
I'm
thing
buying
is you move the market and then people are like, "Oh, I don't need the rusty Android anymore," and then they start selling it.
That's right. Tell
Yeah.
Dave, he'll scoop them up.
Oh yeah. But I've been picking up some of these fun cards too that I just, I wasn't around for beta, so I got like a Octa Spider, Peace Bringer. I actually picked up what is it? Liana Natura?
Yeah, the summoner.
Yeah, the Summoner. I actually have 2 copies of her.
Nice.
And I paid a
Plus
little bit
one out.
extra for her because I'm kind of trying to set up a wild account on the side as well.
that's my biggest issue with land is there's and Jimmy, you and I talked about this a lot, kind of going into the close of last year was, wild keeps getting more and more compelling, survival coming back, and all these monsters you just can't play with when they're on land.
Yeah.
And that was my big, I had all my plots, I'm small fish compared to you guys, but pulled all the DEC in the name of securing a couple of key cards that have been, kind of my white whale since I came in. And now I'm stuck with a bunch of vacant plots. I mean, I still get the 5% on the ranked bonus, but yeah, I have a really hard time just parking these really fun to play cards on land.
Yeah. There's too many good ones from the beta set too. Like a Lord A. Even a level 3 Lord A is almost as good. I think it's like a 1 health difference on that card. And now that there's weapons training, it's got Void, Magic, Reflect, and Shield. You throw that in the tank with it's just there's some amazing cards that you can do. What do you like to play with, Jangles, from the beta world, the beta max world?
I've got my beta collection is not.
Did you pull the Kraken?
I got a Max Kraken. I've got a Max.
I remember.
The Minotaur Warlord is a fun one.
Jangles, was it you that bought the Play-Doh? Who was the one that bought the Play-Doh the other day?
It might have been Blaze.
Was it Blaze?
It might have
Okay.
been Blaze. Blaze
Yeah, I know you got a
Blaze
second
Blaze
one,
loves
Blaze.
fire
Listen,
also.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
mine. Plato's amazing, dude.
Yeah, that's a great
That's
card.
such a good card. Such a good card. At one point, I pulled the Plato off land and replaced it with like another, I think it was like a Zalran, that was like, oh, a fire legendary for half the price. Let me just do a little shuffle there so I kept my Play-Doh off so I could use it.
Wood Nymph was definitely one of the beta cards. That was like the first tank
Oh
healer I
yeah.
ever got, and I was like, I love this card.
Such a good card.
Oh
Such a
yeah.
good card, yeah.
Hmm. That's still a
Yeah.
strategy that works in the old brawls, the wild brawls, where you just throw like a Cora up front and then just fill the back line with healers.
Oh
It's
yeah,
almost a guaranteed win every time.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how this whole thing pans out because I mean I am not a land baron, so I'm not privy to all the updates that Cryptomancer is dropping. Uh, but I do catch bits and pieces through my chat with Jimmy and some of the other guys, and with survival coming, I have to wonder, are folks going to be more compelled to parting with their land production in the name of competing in these survival brackets, and especially if survival brackets prove positive, like I'm hopeful, then perhaps we see brackets make their way to the ranked world again, and all of a sudden I have every reason to not ever participate in land again because I don't have multiple copies of these cards. Like
Yeah.
I just want to play them. As much as I do want to continue, stacking DEC and eventually get my land up and running and operational again. I came here for the game. Like I came here for the card game. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see so with all the updates that Cryptomancer is talking about. I know, there's been a lot of talk around how buildings are going to change and how resources are going to get updated and expanded. Are you guys already starting to think through, how does this adjust your strategy, your approach to operating land?
Currently I haven't changed mine just because I'm just trying to get my plots up and running first, and then I'll start worrying about the buildings. But yeah, I don't know. I gotta dive into the white paper, the old white paper, and then also the new information about buildings and stuff like that, so that I can see. Because I think Matt even said that the white paper may change, but
Yeah,
it's
we don't know
still kind of like the
exactly
groundwork.
what's going to happen. I've been
Yeah,
busting ass to like max, optimize things. And
yeah,
honestly, a lot of the micromanaging has helped where you like see something on a common plot here where, left over from a previous era, you're like, ooh, that would go better on a rare plot over here where I have the keep and, the production
yeah.
and just scooching things around and the cooldown's a pain in the ass, which makes it a lot. You have to keep notes.
Hmm.
Otherwise, you're just like, oh, where was I going to put this card? I have no freaking.
Yeah, I forgot where I was gonna
You
put this
have
thing.
to keep notes.
Yeah,
Well, like I keep notes of like what day and time it's going to be out of cooldown, and I do things in blocks, and then you just shuffle. You're constantly like maximizing production,
yeah.
and over the months and years, like that makes a big difference.
Oh yeah,
Going in the red to like just in the black, and then to like, oh, now I have some extra wood every time to throw in an LP or do something with.
exactly. Yeah. Are
And we
the
don't know.
Phoenix Ash, like the Phoenix Ash things, are those working for you? The potions? Have you gotten
No,
into that yet?
I have not.
Mm,
For me, I think that I'd rather wait 3 days. They're too damn expensive. Like I don't want to just throw money to,
yeah,
if it's survival, maybe. I don't know. I honestly, I don't like the whole concept of Phoenix asks. I'm gonna
yeah.
just be a bench. In survival mode, I think the whole point of the mode is if you lose a card, you lose a card. I don't think you should be able to buy your way back in.
Hmm.
And for land, it's just like I remember looking at the pricing for it once. I'm like, dude, that's just insane. I'm not that much of a whale rolling in that much, extra shit to just
Yeah,
not wait 3 days to put the thing on. So I grudgingly deal with the inconvenience constantly.
yeah. I'm just glad they got rid of that locking. What was it? It would lock 3 days as well. Did you have that issue?
No, what
Where it'd
was
do
that?
for some reason mine would do a 3 day cooldown, and then you had to wait for the cooldown for me to unlock my card or something like that. I had an issue where it's like
Oh,
almost
yeah. I
taking
think you
three
couldn't do
days.
anything while it was in cooldown. You couldn't
Yeah, and I was
transfer. You
like,
couldn't even level it up. You could do nothing.
yeah, I was
That
like, come
that
on.
bummed me out. The inability to level up. Because I'd be like, I'm
Yeah,
gonna level up this card, and then you had to wait, and then you forget.
yeah,
It's just yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But I just love, and this is kind of going back to what Jangles was bringing up, and like all these new things. I just love that the team is testing out new things, like with the Splinter vibes that they just came out with and doing all the different distributions. Now we're getting this
Yes.
bracket system. I love that they're, putting these things out, testing them, seeing how they work in the community and see if they work. And we don't get locked into something that we're like, oh, let's try something new, I guess. Let's try it all at once. Keep with what works. And I just love that they're, you know, confident enough now, I guess, to test things out with the community instead of just doing same old, same old. It's nice. It's kind of refreshing, I would say.
And none. I mean, the
Yeah.
biggest surprise there is none of that stuff has fallen flat. You know,
Yeah.
I think I half expected maybe it was the skins, maybe it was the songs, maybe it was the land cards. I half expected at least one of these to flop, and they've all moved like hotcakes, man. Like the songs almost sold out. You know, I thought for sure the songs were going to be incredibly niche. Not a whole lot of folks were going to be participating and happy to part ways with either DEC or Glint.
Yeah.
And that just wasn't the case. Like we saw I think we saw the most recent batch of skins move faster than any previous iteration.
Yeah.
Oh
There's
yeah,
only-
cosmetics are huge.
There's
Cosmetics
only
are
five
huge.
more. There's only 5 more copies of Ash and Ice left, and that's the DEC. The 2 DEC songs are done after those 5 are sold.
Yeah, that's huge.
So the DEC and the Glint ones went first, and the land ones are the ones that actually seem to be held back, which is interesting. My thing too, though, is what if it's just the song? Because like I'll tell you guys before the stream, I bought one of the Ash and Ice because I love that song.
That's
I went
the
in there, I was
Xerx
like-
like heavy metal
yeah,
song,
the
is that
Xerx
right?
one. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that song. And I have to shout out who was Hefe. Jeff Opens Cards came into the stream the other day and he was like, "Oh, what song are you hunting for?" And I was like, "I want Kicking Rock. That's the only one I want from this whole series is that Kicking Rock song because it was stuck in my head for like weeks." And he sent it to me. I was like, "Dude, you're a legend." So,
Hefe, shout out Hefe. Awesome.
hey, let's go. There's so many
Hefe
legends in the community. That, like, I gotta shout out Jangles. You were the one that first sent me like pickles and stuff too to give out to the community because I was begging Mondroid to use his actual pickle allotment, and you sent over some pickles. Those were like the first giveaways for the channel. So just know that everybody that has given to my channel, the Twitch channel, I appreciate every single one of you guys, especially even who was it? I think it was Matt. No, it was Matt, Two Castles Clark. Came into the stream, said thanks for streaming this. Thanks for streaming our game. And then he sent me a rare totem and said, "This is for you." And I was like, "Dude, are you serious right now? Like, what are you doing, man?" So like the
He's awesome.
community is so supportive, dude. It's unbelievable. It's insane.
Yeah, that's part of our
we have amassed a
longevity,
very
I think.
cool crew,
Yeah.
man, for sure.
Oh, dude, it's insane. And you guys are like it just happened in Discord before we even started the call. Somebody was in there, I forget what the name was, or I guess I don't have to say their name, but they said, I've been gone for like 4 or 5 years, and it's just like, welcome back. Hey, what's your IGN? Let me send you some cards. Hey, you got any questions? Like, there's no like, oh, why'd you leave or any of that stuff. It's it's open arms. It's big hug. Yeah, what is it? The hug emoji that we have in Discord, and it's just, dude, it's awesome.
That's Matt Clark's emoji, man.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own little emoji. That's the Matt Clark emoji.
It's so awesome to see that, and there's no like hard feelings. It's like, dude, welcome back. This is what's happening. Let us know if you have any questions, and get in there, man. Get back in there. So I love that.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, our so the latest thing, and speaking to your point, OFG, of the team trying new stuff, we're seeing pretty much an SPS buyback for the DAO with escalation, which is pretty much untread path for Splinterlands. It's I think it's very much a tool in traditional finance where companies will offer a like a stock buyback or something like that. But we've
Illegal
never
until
seen-
1982, we have to point that out.
Oh, thanks, Jimmy. Thanks, Jimmy.
No, buying back SPS is different, but stock buybacks were illegal until 1982.
Eh?
It was considered market manipulation, but I don't think
Take your
that's the
notes.
case in this. We need SPS to keep rewards going.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're
yeah.
seeing. Have you guys been tracking the numbers? Been watching the pre-sale?
What are we at? Like
Yeah.
350
I'm looking
so
at it right now. Yeah.
350
So we've
left.
sold almost 140K packs.
Hmm.
Oh yeah. We're right there. Right on the edge. It's fun
Yeah,
because I keep seeing people post X posts like, I had to buy 25 more. Like I think Steve R bought a chunk and then he's like, I just checked the couch and I bought 25 more. It's like checking under the couch and stuff to get more packs. But yeah, it's pretty awesome to see. And within the first, what was it, the first 15 minutes, we sold like 20% of the wholesale or 50,
yeah. I think that first
15%.
100K was gone. Yeah,
It's
early.
crazy.
It's
It's
crazy,
awesome.
man. This
Yeah.
community's insatiable, dude.
Yeah. Well, the game's fun too. And like all these new cards, like the artwork is awesome. These new abilities that we're getting, like flame fed, and dude, it's just so much fun. Corrupted healing, relentless strike, like it's so many cool things coming out. Or not coming out, but like in these cards, we're getting more. What is
And
it,
coming out, I
Dolbert?
think we got 8 new abilities, I think, with the mini set.
Oh yeah, that's right down here.
There's a lot coming out.
That flame fed
What do you
one.
guys think about, so there are, yeah, I think that's right, Jimmy. I think there's eight. So I got the pre-sale page here. Let's see. Yeah, it is eight. Um,
Yeah.
and I think for the first time we're starting to see abilities that really deal with uh like positional strategy, which is cool. And we do see some stuff, I think like Bloodline Pact is a little bit of it's an extension of the Bloodline synergies that we've seen. Um, Flame Fed is a cool, interesting twist on the debilitations. I would love to see, and I think it was Aftersound talking about the idea of kind of keeping abilities locked to a set. So, for example, we would not see another run of cards with these eight abilities for, perhaps ever. And each set
Mm.
brings in, maybe we have a staple set of 15, 20 abilities with your standard, like, tank heal and cleanse and shield and,
Shield and
yeah, kind
void
of
and yeah.
your staple stuff. And then each
Mhm.
new set introduces, maybe 10 kind of evolving, rotating abilities where they're fixed to that set, and then we never see them again. Jimmy, I know your stance on kind of modern being complicated. OFG, it sounds like you're kind of on the other side of the fence and love the complexity and the strategy. Well, what do you guys
I just
think about the concept of kind of locking abilities to a set and then retiring them with that set?
Go ahead, Ben.
I love new metas. So like the idea that so it doesn't get dull for the new players. They want new stuff. So I mean, I love the idea of new cards and things like that. Hopefully they don't run out of ideas really quick. Like um but yeah, I mean I kind of like that idea of coming up with new abilities and they lock in. I mean, maybe kind of having them come back in waves too. Maybe sets have different, they're going to have naturally different metas from it. So yeah, that would be interesting. I just hope the team
Yeah.
doesn't run out of. I know that a community has tons of ideas, so maybe they'll never run out of ideas on new abilities and stuff like that.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
I think we hit, it used to be really slow. Like I remember when Chaos Legion came out, I think there were 4 new abilities in that set. And it
Mhm.
was like, whoa, 4 new abilities. And then all of a sudden there was just this floodgate of like literally dozens of abilities just hitting us with
Yeah.
the reward set had new abilities, the main set and the mini set, everything just had all these new abilities. And I hit a point where I was like, that's too many. Like
Yeah.
it's too many to keep track of. It's too many. Like you're sitting there playing, like I don't even recognize that icon. It's like there's
Yeah.
so much going on, and it's a matter of finding that balance.
Yeah. I think so.
Like we can't just keep doing 10 or 12 or 8, per set and just adding and adding and adding. limiting them to additions is kind of a cool idea. But I think it's a matter of finding the balance, you know.
Well, if you
We could do more.
if you're adding on one side but subtracting from the other,
Right,
and
right.
you're keeping that cap, like, say at any given time, in modern at the champ level, there's 30 abilities, whatever that number is.
Right. You just
10
keep
or 15
rotating.
abilities get retired when Rebellion moves to Wild, and then that gives the team, the depth of 10 to 15 new abilities to come in. And to your point, OFG, like we've already seen, man, the amount of, and I'm going to shout out Dave and his, kind of constant ear to the grounds with respect to listening to what the community is thinking, and what direction the community would like to see the game move in. We saw the first iteration of what you're suggesting with the rule sets. Like Blaze
Yeah.
and Eagle were, kind of circling around in the community and taking notes of, what rule sets do you guys want to see in the game? And, fast forward to today, we've got community derived rule sets that are, defining the game. I mean,
Yeah.
the ability is just kind of the next evolution of that. But we already see that
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah, and I love the seasonal stuff too, with like the seasonal rule
Yeah.
sets, especially that Halloween one, the
The
Bloodlust. Oh
bloodlust.
man.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
that's
so
so
good.
fun. That's so fun.
That was
Oh
cool.
man.
That's perfect for Halloween. I love it.
Oh yeah, it was so good. This
Yeah, the seasonal stuff is cool. The Frostbite was another one. Or
oh
just
yeah. That one I think people hated because of the it was too much RNG.
It was all
Like it,
RNG. Yeah.
yeah, and it wasn't like you couldn't control it really. You could try
Mm.
to counteract it, but it didn't really.
But then again, like the silver lining there is it's one season. Deal with it.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
right, right,
And we're
right.
we're just trying new stuff. I know Blaze was really big on, and Jimmy, you're gonna love this rule set. I don't know if you've heard about it, but Blaze is calling it Outsider. So in modern you can bring
Have you
in
seen this? Have you heard about this?
have you? In modern you can bring in one wild monster in your lineup.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
finally happening. I remember hearing about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Somebody shouted that out and I was like, dude, that's a great idea. We should do that.
It's coming. It's gonna
That's
happen.
really cool. That's really cool. So, like, as a permanent rule set.
I mean, they're trying it out. I don't know if it's gonna
Yeah.
be a permanent
I
fixture
like
just
that,
like
man.
any of the others, but I mean,
That gives value to older cards too. If you could bring one outside monster, you're going to want to have a nice little bunch of cards in your back pocket or up your sleeve to whip out when the time comes.
Almo,
100%.
dude.
The
Almo
Kron is gonna
Cambio.
be there.
Yeah, Kron, Almo. Almo's a beast now that there's weapons training.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
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 Was it
You know,
Elmo was a neutral, wasn't it too?
Neutral
yeah.
also, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that one's gonna be so powerful.
Mhm.
How many of those are even left in the game though, circulating?
I think there's
I
a
don't
bunch
know.
on
That's a good
land, man.
question. Really?
Liquidity
Yeah.
can't be super high on that.
I got mine on in my deck, I think.
Yeah, I definitely play with
Pretty good.
Almo.
Let me see.
There's 3,700 total cards. There's like
Whoa.
16 BCX on the market.
Oh man.
What's the floor price?
Yeah, what's the floor
10
price?
bucks.
Oh, that's not bad.
Ooh, that's not bad. That's going to be
Not bad.
gone by the time this airs.
It might.
Leave them alone. They're mine. Blaze, stop it.
Let me see what I got. What do I got? Yeah, mine's not on land. Ooh, I even have a level 3 not on land. Interesting. Yeah, I got an Almo he's getting used.
You have a do you guys do wild bots, like you botting wild with all your extra cards, or
Not at the moment. Wild is mostly tournaments and brawls. I have a scholar who plays enough that he's buying energy. So I don't really get to bot wild. And the SPS wins in modern and champ are pretty good. So
yeah.
yeah. But I hear the new
Yes,
bot
I
is
play Wild.
badass.
I have a lot of fun with Wild. I get my ass handed to me. I'm probably below that 50% win rate when I'm playing manually, but yeah, it's fun, man. I mean, I came in with Chaos Legion and getting a chance to play Chaos Legion with, some of the modern stuff is just a lot of fun.
It's crazy how strong those Chaos Legion cards are still in Wild.
They're
Oh
so
yeah,
good.
man. It was a
Oh,
really
yeah.
good set. Chaos Legion,
It
I
was
mean,
a good set, yeah.
if it was, I mean, the only knock on Chaos Legion that I think is legitimate is, outside of the print rates is it's really bloated. I think it's something like almost 400 cards because we had
Oh,
three reward sets. Is that right?
yeah, so the reward sets, yeah, made it huge.
And those reward sets were not small. But
Mm.
I mean, even still, if you're looking at as a whole, Chaos Legion is super well balanced. I think it's the right mix of abilities.
Mhm.
Each of the elements have their own, kind of strengths and weaknesses. Kelly, I mean, the water squad is filthy.
Oh, yeah. I remember when O'Shaughnessy was like big man on campus, like when he came out.
Oh yeah,
He's still good.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
still great. Yeah, I
Still
I
one,
spam the shit out of Oceanus in my silver brawls.
that's the one
Getting
gold
that
foil,
phase.
the one gold foil legendary I pulled from a daily chest is O'Shaughnessy.
Did you sell it to Aftersound for $500? I hope you did.
No, I wish. I wish. That'd be amazing. No, I got it a while after that, but I just remember like this is one of those things that still has me in this game because I still remember the day that I got it because I was sitting in the break room at lunchtime just playing the game, and I pulled it on a daily chest and I literally like shouted in the and one of my buddies was taking a nap in the corner because we got like an hour lunch. And I shouted out loud and I'd look over at him like, oh, sorry, dude. Because at the time, I think it was like $150 cards still when I pulled it. Or maybe it was $50. I can't remember now.
It's
But
big
Thank
money though.
God that
It's
those,
big money.
yeah, and thank
in a
God the new
daily chest,
gold foils
too.
aren't soul bound,
In a
because
daily chest.
that's that feeling. It was
Yeah.
like, holy shit, I just pulled a freaking jackpot. This is
Yeah,
a
exactly.
card. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's so
that
big
feeling,
that has come back, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I love the scroll, the whole scroll idea. I kind of like it. Like I don't hate it. You know, you get a scroll, you can unlock your cards and stuff like that. You can win them in your chests. The last 2 seasons I've been running a wild bot. So I've been trying to get some glint going because I just don't have time to run all my accounts anymore. I have the $70 account, which I started as a video series, and then my YouTube got deleted. So I kind of was heartbroken and haven't started it back up again, but I'm trying to get it back going.
Yeah, so what
So
happened with that? Why did your YouTube get canceled?
the only thing I can, because here's the thing with YouTube, they will delete your account, send you an email, say, hey, we deleted your account for X reason, but they will not specify what you broke of under that listing. So they listed my channel as spamming. And I was like, what did I spam? I literally was posting my videos, but the only thing that I can think of is that if you're not like verify, like if you don't verify yourself or something like that. I'll tell you, this is what I think happened. I started the new channel, and when I was filling out my first details for my video, I had put my link for the referral link, and it put a red thing around my details and said you need to verify your ID, like do all these, the bare, like send in your picture and do all this stuff before you can put links in your details or anything. So I'm guessing they had an update that I didn't know about, and that's why they nuked the channel. They considered that spamming because I had.
That's still bullshit. You should get a
Yeah.
warrant. At least say, hey, you've been suspended.
Yeah.
Here's or pending, review
Yeah.
or something. In fact, they just
that's-
delete it.
That's the
That's
only thing that I can think of, and they literally delete all your videos. There's no way for you to get them back. I even, tried to fight it through their system, and it instantly denied me fighting it. So it just nuked all that stuff. And the thing that makes me the most mad about it is I had just cleared my computer of all the videos because I was like, oh, they're on YouTube.
Oh no. So you
I
didn't
was
have
like,
the
they're on
archive.
YouTube. I don't have to worry about it. I could just download them again if I need them. And then that happens literally like 2 weeks later. I was like, oh my gosh.
Hard
So-
drive, man. To never delete. Dump on an
Never
old
delete,
hard
yeah.
drive that you
Just
can
gotta get
just
a,
toss in the drawer.
Yeah.
What a bunch of cork soakers, dude. That sucks.
Wow, that's
And that's the
That's the
thing. This is
second
the
kick in the
problem with
nuts.
having AI do all that stuff is you can't really talk to anybody. So you can't say like, "Hey, what did I do?" Like, "Hey, can we work around the?" Like, you don't talk to anybody. They're just gonna cut the whole thing out, and you're just, instant nuke. Your channel's gone. Thanks for playing. Move
Yeah, no
along.
recourse.
No recourse
that's
at all.
bullshit.
Yeah.
That's
So
bullshit. Well, we're gonna have some new options soon. I've been hearing that with all the animosity between the United States and Europe recently, that European companies are saying, giving the finger to US tech companies monopolizing the world, and they're all kind of ditching them and starting their own competitive products. So
yeah, they should. I mean,
they're gonna compete
Yeah.
with Google, they're gonna compete with everything that we have going on. So there's gonna be some options.
some of these companies are so big that it's scary.
They're too
Like,
big. Yeah, it's
they
ridiculous.
they need competition. So
Mhm.
so I do stream to a lot of different services, but that's mostly because I just want to get Splinterlands in front of as many people as possible. So I do stream to like 4 different streaming services too, to kind of broaden my reach. So we're on Rumble. I started posting videos on Rumble and stuff like that. And I'm doing the YouTube again. I'm doing Chaos Legion pack openings for land cards because the liquidity is drying up. Now survival's coming back. The liquidity is going to dry up even more. So I'm trying to get ahead of it a little bit. Those have been going pretty good. I got that. What's that summoner that the Team Possible guys did? Been pulling that one.
Sibylus.
Yeah, I pulled 2 of those
Billy.
bad boys.
Billy.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah, that's
sweet
a good
card.
summoner.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Who else did I pull? I've been doing okay with the Chaos Legion. I've been doing 25 at a time. I got Lilypaw, Quick
Nice.
Xevious, Astral Entity.
Oh, you're getting the big boys.
Yeah,
all
Grandmaster
good
Wraith.
They're all good.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. I can't complain about my pack openings recently, but so I'm doing the pack openings on YouTube right now. But I want to bring back the $70 account. That was a fun little experiment, and I want to start doing updates again. So that's kind of the reason I'm doing more land and botting. Well, actually, I'm renting my modern cards and botting the wild cards that I have while this sits here doing land stuff, and then I'll do the $70 account to kind of show people, hey, if you want to spend what an average gamer spends on one game in Splinterlands, you can play the game. You can play in modern. You're not going to be on the top leagues and stuff like that, but you can play in bronze. You can earn these reward cards, move up. Foundation came out when I started the $70 account, and it was insane how fast I could get the new archons and stuff like that. It was just insane when you could get, what is it, like almost 75 cents in packs just from playing your Foundation. What is it? The rewards for the Foundation.
The draws. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, just selling your packs that you get every day, because in your gold Foundation you get a pack once you hit your 5 what do they call them, your 5 wins. So
your
insane.
$70 account, the premise is $70 a month? Is that what you're doing?
No, $70 to start the account.
Okay, so exactly the cost of one new game, and you're translating that to Splinterlands.
Exactly. So like I posted a thing on X saying, I asked Grok, hey Grok, what is the average that a gamer spends on a single game? And Grok said from $60 to $80 is the average price of a game, like a console game or a computer game.
That's crazy, by the way.
Yeah.
The world where
before, what was
video
it, like
games
50?
are now $70. Yeah, jeez.
Yeah, 50 was like an expensive game, I remember, from back in the day, and now it's getting close to doubling from that. But so let me see real quick. Let me pull up Peak Monsters, and I can tell you guys where I'm at, like what I'm looking at on this account. So I did $10 obviously was to buy Splinterlands because you had to buy the spell book. So $60 was spent on cards in the actual game. So let me go to the right account, go to my cards. So currently, oh, it just dropped down. But currently listing price for just my cards on the account is $61.40. So they've held value. And then that doesn't include the SPS that I have on my account. I have $27.75 in SPS alone. And then it's got just over 1,000 DEC on the account and a little bit of liquid SPS as well. So, I mean, you're still looking at, and this is after, what is it? Bitcoin has dropped and, the markets are way down, but I'm still holding value at, what is that? 61.40 and then 27. So like really close to $100. So just under like 90, let's say $96.
So you made all
Awesome.
you're sitting in the green for sure.
So I'm sitting in the green already. Yeah. Like, and that's after everything like, dropped out of the sky. Like crypto wise, I mean, everything dropped out of the sky. So you can still make money in Splinterlands if that's what you're deciding to do. But this, my take on it was more of like, what would a gamer want to do if they came into it?
Entertainment
So
factor. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, they want to buy new cards. They want to get into the meta and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
They want to move.
And what
up
are you playing in league wise? Is that sitting in bronze or?
Yeah, this would definitely be a bronze account.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's been sidelined for a bit, so I'm ready to get back into it. I actually played a few bronze battles today at work because my job's pretty stand around and wait, so I can play a few matches on my phone while I'm waiting for processes to happen with the machinery and stuff. So that's what's great about Splinterlands too. You can do the quick matches, get those quick matches in, get back to work. So
yeah, I will say I've gotten far more reliant upon consuming Splinterlands on my cell phone than I ever was, even a year ago. Like I'll do tournaments sitting on my phone in the office or in line at the grocery store or whatever. That quick hit is great for the gamer.
Anytime
and that's through the Hive
like,
keychain. Hive keychain, like gaming.
Yeah. I actually use both. So like for my main account, I have the Hive keychain because I want to be able to sell the cards and do that stuff and get into peak monsters and check all that. And I like to, because I'm up so early in the morning, I like to check the market all the time, which I really have to stop doing so I can keep my DEC. But I have the actual Apple app that I play my $70 account on. So Apple's really got to back off a little bit. Like we can't even play guild battles on an app. Like what is that about?
Is that
bullshit?
Is it because of SPS or what's?
I'm not sure. Like I don't understand why they would be upset about that. I feel like other games have that kind of, ability to play with other players like that. So I don't understand what it would be about the guild brawls that would make that a problem. But, Apple's so stringent on their rules and stuff. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I haven't I downloaded the app. I've not used it. I just rely on the keychain pretty much full time.
I love that keychain app.
So what's Jimmy, I know your participation in escalation. Are you dipping your toes in this pre-sale at all, OFG? Are you going to be looking at specific cards on the market? How are you going about this stuff?
I'm trying not to pay attention to it.
Try not to look.
Trying to pretend like it's not there because I have land to do. I don't know. I think I'm gonna give way, and I might buy like 10 packs just to get a Doldrus. I might want to get the first promo card, at least one of them. But I really don't have the stuff to move around because I sold. To be honest, I sold most of what I didn't need because I was just gonna worry about keeping modern cards other than the land cards. So any of the in-between stuff I had sold on my main account to get into Chaos, or not Chaos Legion, Conclave Arcana. And I bought, what did I buy with Conclave Arcana? I think I bought like just under 20 alchemy packs and a few of the regular packs. and I think I got 18 alchemy packs and then a few regular packs, and I pulled a black foil. So I did
Bang.
pretty good on yeah, I pulled, dude, it was awesome. That video is
What was it?
somewhere.
Do you
I had
remember what it was?
the water diviner. I still have it.
Oh,
It's
it's
a
such a
land
good
card now.
card too.
Yeah. I don't want to let it go. I could let it go and then buy into this new set, but I don't want to. I love it. It's my black foil. But yeah.
Does that
I
card
don't
get
know.
you close to a guaranteed conflict draw?
No.
No.
No. You
Not
need
now it
several.
doesn't.
Yeah.
The only conflict cards that I've pulled was the Moo, Loving the Moo. I pulled one,
Ooh.
and I only had half of what I needed to pull one. And what happened with the other ones? The other ones, I don't know what happened with the other ones. How did I not get? I must have messed something up because I didn't get the first two. And the Calamity I bought.
Oh yeah, good call. Well, we've got fire and death and dragon remaining.
I know that Han V.
Yeah,
The artwork
that's
is
a fun
sick.
one, man. The double strike swiftness.
Oh, I mean, double
It's
strike. Oof.
yep.
And you could put it on any card within what is he though? Like what's his splinter? Is he fire?
Fire.
Fire.
He's fire.
Fire.
Okay.
Yeah, double strike on fire.
And he pulls
Yeah.
in what's the bloodline he pulls in?
One
Isn't
is
it two?
goblins.
Undead?
I don't remember. Yeah, undead.
Undead
Goblins
and
and
goblin.
undead. Yeah.
Oh man.
So
There's some good undead
gotta
cards,
imagine in
man.
Wild that some cool death cards and yeah.
See, this is my plan currently, and like this is without buildings. This was my plan before buildings were coming was to get all these plots up and running so that they could turn into a card buying factory pretty much. Because I wanted to get the DEC going to purchase, cards that I wanted to load up and then, set up like a rental account as well. But then get it to the point where I could start playing modern on this account and just, have that doing the level up life thing where it's just making its DEC on the side while I'm playing modern and having fun. So I've got to stay focused. That's my main plan. It's so hard
Dude,
with all the new stuff that they're coming out with though, which is such a good problem to have, but so many
I think
distractions.
you can play Korjak in fire now. Right? Isn't Korjak undead, not a dragon?
Oh man, I was trying to I did that stream with Blaze the other day and I was trying to figure out the bloodlines on the wild cards. I don't know where you see that information. So you might be
On
right, but
on which card? Which card are you trying to look for?
on any of
Korjak.
the wild cards, how do you see what the
So if you
bloodline is?
hover over their name, it'll pop it up. So like
Ah,
I'm hovering over Lava Spider and it says it's a mundane beast. So
yes. Okay.
and then
Interesting.
Tingy
Monday.
Striker is a human.
Corrupted Pegasus is undead. Nice.
Undead, yeah. Ooh, there's another tank healing fire all of a sudden.
The interesting thing though is that the Archons from like the newer sets, at least I'm in my wild bot is in Diamond 2, and it doesn't really use many of the Archons from the newer set still. It's sticking to like, well, obviously sticking to Kitty, like how could you not? But
Where's
like
that
I
new
have
bot service now? Because apparently a lot of the previous bots were just looking at teams that have been made and were successful, where the new bot uses AI to
yeah, I
act.
heard about that.
Yeah.
That'll be
Which one was
interesting to
it?
see.
I forget which one it was.
Splinter Hub? Splinter Hub.
Sounds right.
Yeah, I didn't hear the name of it. I just know there was a new bot. Like I'm using Archmage right now.
Yeah,
It's
I think Jimmy's right. Is they require the historical data. So until folks are manually playing, these lineups with the wild
the
cards
new
available.
summoners.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah. So there's definitely a significant lag time between, these cards entering collections and bots fielding teams with those new cards.
I got you. I got you. So it's wait for the data to build, and then okay, and then Splinter Stats is where you can see how well cards do in Wild, right?
Yeah, I don't know how to interpret some of that data, but yeah, they do have Splinter. I think that's Kyokiz. He
I'm glad I'm
runs.
not the only one that couldn't couldn't really tell what's going on.
Yeah, it's a little difficult to interpret. So average level plus win rate, it's tough to see. Like Nidhogger is sitting at 5% usage rate with, man, he is an absolute workhorse in bronze, sitting at 80% win rate.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but the rating index, I don't know how that works. Estimated value, I'm not sure how that is interpreted, but yeah, there is some cool data out there. I would love to see that kind of come um in a little bit more of an accessible fashion where it's you don't need to speak code to understand
Yeah.
what the data is trying to
I don't
get
need a
across.
I don't need a 2-year degree to read this thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So Doldress, that's the card that you mentioned specifically as what you're interested with respect to escalation. I know that's kind of Clay's baby is this turtle. Uh
Yeah.
and yeah, it's such a good card with the shapeshift, and I think everything kind of goes out the window with it being death and earth because it's
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
shapeshift.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, more corrupted healing pretty much being accessible across any lineup is a little insane. That's such a good
Plus,
ability.
that cards that Blaze gave me to, I love that. That's another thing that I love that the team's doing too, is they're using like the community to get the info out there about the cards. I love that they started doing that these last two sets that they've released. Um,
Mm-hmm. Like giving streamers the info for the reveal, you mean?
yeah, or just even
Yeah.
even community members that are just like Brave Tofu and those guys that are just strong community members. I guess you could call him a streamer now that he does have that YouTube channel that's amazing with the videos.
Vinny? Yeah,
Uh,
short shorts.
the
Short
short
shorts.
shorts, yeah.
Short
Uh,
shorts.
Mags. The Ignited Alchemist, the art on that is so funny. And that was one of the ones that Blaze gave me to show off. And I literally showed it off and the stream said, "That's not a real card. What are you doing?"
What was the card? What's the
The Ignited Alchemist. It's the dwarf with the what do you want to, it's like he's got a helicopter backpack with balloons on it and stuff. Can I send you how do I send you a screenshot? Can I share a screen?
Let's see.
yes, you can. Let
You see
me
that big green share on the bottom?
Oh yeah, there we go.
Hit that.
Host disabled attendee
yeah,
screen
try
share.
try one more time. I
Oh,
had to turn it on.
okay, right here, this one. Share that.
Bam.
Can you guys see that?
Oh yeah, I've seen that before.
Yeah,
It's
that's
one
a
with
that's
the
a
flame
fake
fed-
card. Fake card. Fake
Fake
card.
card. But I love this card. I'm probably
That
going to be
artwork
scooping
is
up a lot of these
badass.
off the market. I just want
Burning
this card.
Scatter Shot. Is that a corrupted healing or what is that?
No.
No,
Look
it's
at
not
this
corrupted
setup
healing.
right
What
here.
is that?
So he's ignited. So he's already on fire, and he's got the flame fed as well. But he's got flying, scatter shot, and affliction. But do you notice something right here is missing? He's got
Oh,
no
he's
attack.
weapons trainer or weapons
Yeah, he's
trainee.
weapons
Oh, I was
trained
looking at his
ready
arm.
card. Yeah. So
Mm.
it's a very interesting card. I'm just, lucky long shot next to this guy. Maybe another weapons training card. It's gonna be a sick little card. But I'm gonna be scooping some of those guys up, and then they're bringing back the 0 mana legendaries.
Yeah,
So you
these cards are badass, man. They are
Yeah.
must have, and they're
What was the
they're
other
so viable in the lower leagues.
Now, the one thing that I'm where is the other one? There's one more that I have right down here. here somewhere. That's that. Where'd it go? There we go. This guy right here, the Uland, the zero
Thambo,
legendary.
Diamolo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with charge. What's that new icon over there?
That's
the blue one.
Bloodline Pact. That's what I was gonna ask. I know that
Uh,
Jangles can't share too much, but I don't know how I feel about this new one, man. The Bloodline Pact seems like it's gonna be a difficult meta to get into. Let me read it. Hold on, let me read it over here. So let me read it to you, Jimmy, in case you haven't heard it. It's over on the new abilities. It's allied units that share this unit's bloodline gain 1 power when any of them defeats an enemy and take 1 true damage when any of them is defeated. If this unit is defeated, allied units that share the bloodline take 2 damage and lose all power gained from the ability. So it's like one of those abilities. It's like, you could make very powerful orcs, but at the same time, if he gets taken out, they all take 2 true damage. Or what is
and
it?
is that only your team, or is that the whole battlefield? Like
No,
if
that's
there's an
just
orc
your
on
team.
the other side,
just your
your team.
bloodline, whatever that bloodline is. So like with the
Mhm.
Uland, it would be the Ulans, and with the
And
orcs,
on your team, like
Yeah.
if there's someone on the other team, it doesn't
Oh
affect
no
you.
no no yeah, just on your team.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's one of those
Interesting.
metas that's going to be interesting to see, because it sounds like it can be very powerful, but if you start dropping, like if your orcs start dropping, like, oh, it seems like your team can go pretty quick as well.
I mean, it lends itself to the kind of Fast and Furious meta that we saw come out with CA, which is cool. You just got to plan to wipe the board as quickly as possible. You know, like yeah,
I am noticing,
bloodlust with a cost. I like it.
yeah, I like it too. Yeah, I am noticing that there's a lot of cards in this set that are ready to be weapons trained.
Yes, I've seen
From
that.
what I've seen, yeah, because you got like the one right here, the Earthwork Sentinel, the Drifting Manatee. The one that I showed off, the
Helicopter
dwarf one.
dwarf.
Yeah, and then there's Doldris himself, the promo card. So there's a lot of cards that are ready to be weapons trained. I haven't seen a lot of weapons trainers in this set though. From
I
what
was
I've
just going to
seen.
mention that. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many are in drawing the brain fart on the current modern set?
CA.
Yeah,
Conclave Arcana, Carne Asada. How many weapons
Carne
trainers
Asada, yeah. I think
Uh,
I looked it up the other day. It was kind of hard to tell because
Not that many. Like most of the weapon trainers are in the Rebellion, right? From the majority of them.
yeah. So there's the neutral legendary that does ranged and melee. Bren Palesworn, Lucky Longshot on death, and
Yeah.
the Quokka on life.
Well, then
Everything
you
else
have
is rebellion. Yeah.
yeah, you got Rage on Rebellion that does weapons training.
That's a big one.
The Moxian Rebel.
Yeah, the
She's a
Moxian
staple.
Rebel. The hard thing about those is they don't pick up weapons training until later leagues, though. So, in some of the lower leagues, you're not going to get that weapons training.
Well, the Rebel gets it right away, doesn't she?
Yeah, the Rebel will
Rebel
be
gets it.
fine. I'm talking about like Rage and because like right now, let me see. Let me look up.
Oh, Rage gets it at silver. I didn't realize that.
I realized it the other day because I was looking for weapons training cards and none of them would pop up, and I'm like, why is it not popping up? And it's because they're in the later levels, so it only popped up on the gold foil version of it when I did all cards. But so like Bren, what is it? The Bren Pale Swarm as well. That's the 3rd ability, so I'm not sure when it actually picks it up.
Silver, level 2.
Silver as well. So yeah, it seems like the weapons training is going to be really beneficial in the silver leagues.
Yeah, that was one thing when we were doing all the testing for CA. One of the big questions was where's all the non-attackers? Because I think there's only one, which is the neutral guy. the Artificer.
Or for CA.
Yeah, and then we got the Pickle, of course,
Oh yeah, the
But the
pickle.
Halo.
the Halo,
Was the Halo?
the
That's the
Halo.
rewards, though. All right, is
Oh,
Halo
that's
non-attack?
no, it's got attack.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm trying to think of non-attack cards.
I think it's just the neutral 4 mana Artificer. I think that's the only one.
Oh yeah, there's a rebellion one too. The one that has amplify. I think it's in the death.
Oh yeah, there's a few on Rebellion.
Oh yeah.
Each of the elements has
Has
you
one
know
the low mana, like a 2 mana
the 2 mana
Mhm.
or
one,
something.
and then Death has
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, death has two. It's got the 3 and the 2 mana.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's the stuff I'm talking about with the metas. Like I just love that there's gonna be all these new things that you can do. It's so awesome.
yeah, fun stuff,
Calamity.
man. Yeah, I
Dude,
think
Calamity is so good.
the team has done a really good job of, I think the escalation is kind of Conclave Arcana concentrated into a much smaller set.
Yeah.
We were talking about it kind of leading up to the rewards release, and ideally I would have liked to see kind of the reward cards trickled out and slowly tinker with the meta over time.
Oh, I'm still dying for that to happen. We got to do that eventually. Get back to that because that was so cool about the older rewards. It wasn't like a whole set. It was just
Mm,
here's some really cool cards that complement,
yeah.
the game
And
right
trickle
now.
them
And
into
again,
the meta. Yeah.
trickle them in, and you say, "Wow, if this card is overpowered, well, we're going to introduce something that might counter that particular card," or
Yeah.
just like you work
The
it
meta
in and
might
surprise
change a
people.
little bit.
I mean,
Right,
what I would
exactly.
really love to see is, so we got Hand V coming out. Imagine if we were able to sync the reward card release with cards that would support the summoner.
Oh
That'd be
yeah.
So if
awesome.
there were a couple of undead, a couple of goblins, a couple of fire cards, and we're releasing like 4 or 5 or 6 reward cards that are all specifically complementary to what Hand V brings to the table. Um, yeah, I mean
Complementary or counter,
or a
complementary
counter
or counter.
or
Yeah,
a counter. Yeah,
love to see that. I really hope we get back to that because the reward set. So yeah, it's cool. It was cool to try. I've never been a huge fan of it. I really like the idea of how it used to be and what you're talking about now. Just a
See,
handful at a time,
I
evolve the
love.
meta as it
Oh,
goes.
oops, sorry
Go
about
ahead.
that.
No,
Uh,
go.
I love the idea of that too, Jingles, because it really goes with the conflict idea. Like you have all these new warriors that came to the conflict, so now you have to deal with Hanvi and his lackeys or whatever you want to call them. So I love the
His
idea.
slaves and
His
minions,
slaves,
slaves
yeah,
and
his
minions.
minions, whatever the storyline is with him.
the word is
So,
indentured servants, Jimmy.
oh, okay. That's what they like to be called. Okay, how dare you?
Well, imagine. So I mean, I love the conflict system is such a cool idea, and we've got it. I think escalation. We're going to see that it's much better balanced than it has been. I don't know if it's the right final formula, but back to that same point of like constantly iterative approach to how the team is releasing stuff into Splinterlands. Imagine with the conflicts, and if we had 5 or 6 different reward cards, I got to stake my wagon backing a particular faction. So if I really
Hmm,
wanted to go hard on goblins, I'm staking my wagons in the goblin camp, and that's my rewards
that's your
for
focus, yeah.
this season. So you're able to like pick your alliance, pick your allegiance, and that helps determine what reward cards you're pulling. And that
Hmm.
would really push for folks. I think that would drive value to scrolls and the gold foils in a way that we just don't see now because you can get a little bit of everything now.
Yeah.
And also shuffle the meta in a way that it's like you're not just dealing with one, everyone has the same stuff in a full deck.
Yes.
Like you're,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like the old D&D was like that. You had a character that you played,
Mm.
and
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like you focused on certain things and you got really good at specific things. And that could be, kind of what you're talking about there.
Yeah.
Speaking of that too, like the new exemplars and stuff is just so much fun. Like join the horde, boys, if you're not already an orc. Why aren't you? Come on now.
I went dark
Like-
elf, dude. I went badass
Dark
dark
elf, come on.
What is
Come
this? I haven't
on.
even looked at the exemplars yet, man. Like I started
you
to, and I'm
gotta
just like, oh
join
man,
the
I need
horde,
time
baby.
to do this.
So what
But yeah,
did
I
you
have
did you build out your exemplar OFG?
I've done nothing. I've done
I've only
nothing.
got it up to level 12 right now. So
Okay, so I
I'm just,
finally pulled the trigger on my stats. This is
Oh,
this
geez.
is the route that I went.
Oh man, we got phase.
Bam!
Phase, slow, reflection shield, 10 speed,
Dragon.
10
Dragon.
speed?
10
I don't think you're
speed.
fast enough.
I don't
you
think
need to
I am
bump that
either.
up
I
a little.
was going for like 12 or 15 and I wanted to get this boy enraged.
So why dragon?
I love
Just-
that you
Because you can play it on
actually
any
bumped your-
with any of the weapons trainers.
you still have
Okay,
5 points
okay.
too.
And no
I still
attack.
have 5
yeah.
points. That's reserved for speed.
You
Oh,
should put it
gotcha.
on your hard sunglasses. You should put your points on better sunglasses.
Those should make you faster, I feel like.
15 speed. Holy shit.
15
Bam,
speed,
with
but
fake.
I
You need to throw
ideally I want
backfire
this
on it.
guy to be little league. I want him to be 4 mana.
Well, you're lower
And
than most
backfire.
people I've seen. Most people I've seen has got like 14 minutes. Like, dude, how are you ever gonna play that card?
Yeah, my goal was to build something that I could play routinely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Dude, you got to get backfire on that bastard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if,
Oh,
if,
yeah.
if backfire is a thing.
Really?
Yeah, it
I
is.
thought every.
Oh, yeah, it is. No,
And it
so
only
there's
costs
some
4.
abilities that are not here. Like life leech is not available.
Is
Tank
weapons
heal is not
Tank
there.
heal isn't available. I noticed that. Yeah.
I think self heal is not there. Yeah, there's
So-
a handful that were removed from the table, which
They
I
knew
think
everybody
was
was
the
gonna
right call.
build their own Quora.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. The tank heal. That's cool to pull that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense. Trample.
Oh, they do have weapons training there at the bottom. Okay. I didn't know that.
Ooh, I didn't see that either.
Yeah, it's at the very bottom, I think.
Ooh,
But yeah.
background.
Yeah, I
Fancy.
think the sunglasses were that's a limited supply, Jimmy. I'll sell them to you.
The heart sunglasses.
That was the
That's kinda
Valentine's
good. How
Day
did you
thing.
get those? Did you have to buy those during Valentine's, or it was like
I think you could still
this is
get
the stuff
them.
we need in game? I had no idea that was even a thing, like special exemplar stuff for the season. I had
Oh,
no
yeah, it's
idea
right
that was
here.
going on.
It's right here.
Oh, so it's still going. All right.
Yeah.
See,
So
that's we
shop-
need something
shop
in game.
avatar.
We need something in game to tell people, hey, get your limited avatar cosmetics for
Oh,
2
one-
weeks. It's like 2 freaking weeks. Bam. Those backgrounds are cool too, man. But yeah,
Now
we
that-
need to. I didn't even know. I had no idea that was going on because I haven't looked at my exemplar.
Oh yeah. They
Yeah.
got so many things. One thing I would like to see the team do though, and this is more for like the smaller guys, is that instead of like ending this right at the end of the season when they get their big payout, like give them a day or two to actually use their payout of Glint to buy some of that stuff. Because as a smaller account, throughout the 2 weeks, you might not be able to get those bigger things until you get your payout at the end of the season, you know? So it'd be nice to give them like a 2-day buffer where it's like, hey, you got 2 days to spend your Glint. You can spend it on those things before they're gone forever. Because
Yeah,
I was looking
That's
at
a
that
good
the other
idea.
day and I'm like, man, some of these smaller accounts are going to have such a hard time getting any of this stuff.
Well, you know
Especially
what's
the-
another answer to that is you give up your SPS for double glint.
Oh, yeah, there is that coming.
That man, I feel like that's
but
going
you
to
would
be.
still need the 2 day. You still need the 2 day window. I like that idea. You give people a chance. You know,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's cool. Because low accounts, you're not getting a lot of Glint.
Yeah.
You really aren't. And not that that's like, you know, you need a shitload of Glint if you're a higher, you know, low account, but
Yeah.
just that opportunity to say, all
But
right,
it gives them a
I
chance.
did
Yeah.
the season. Here's what I have for the season. I just got my seasonal bonus. How am I going to spend it?
Yeah, exactly.
Because
So
the
just
seasonal
like-
stuff is really cool. It's one
Oh,
of the
it's
coolest
super cool, yeah.
new additions to the game,
Like-
I think.
Like I don't even have a Taylor Swift, but I want to get the whole pillow fight one. Like what was the other one? The Calamity
Pillow
one I
fight?
actually got. Huh?
Did you say pillow fight?
Yeah, I think that's what it's called, right? Legendary, the skin.
There's a pillow fight.
They
Pillow
didn't do
fight one.
that.
You didn't see it?
I
Oh my
did not
God.
see that, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I love that.
Screenshot. Like, let's see that. That's crazy. Yeah,
It's right
again,
there.
that was another thing, man. In-game announcements. I missed the. I knew they were coming, but on Tuesday I forgot that they. I'm working. Forgot that they were skins, and then like a day or two later they're sold out. I'm like, all right, missed
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Where they need, boom, throw it at me. Tell me it's
Those-
happening.
The people love those chest skins. The skins that come in the chest, they love
Yeah.
those things. They go after them.
Cosmetics, man.
Yeah.
Cosmetics are huge, man. We've been.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're finally embracing that, man. We
Yeah.
neglected that for a long time. I'm not sure why, but I think there's still like multiple Chaos Legion skins that those could become jackpot things too. If
Yeah.
we put them out. But,
People
yeah,
love that stuff. Like the
absolutely.
Jikarilla. I don't have a Jikarilla the Rhyme, but I wouldn't mind getting one of the skins of her too. I do want to get the Kalia Silverleaf because I do have her in gold foil, so wouldn't mind having that one. But some of the stuff, like I wouldn't be able to get all three of those until my payout at the end of the season, just because I've been going after the Splinter vibe stuff and the mini the mini set. That's more my problem. But these small accounts is all I can think about because like at that $70 account, I said, I was playing some games earlier today, and I've got about 4,000 SPS over there, 4,000 and change, I think, on the $70 account. Hold on one second. So it's playing in bronze. I have 4,200 SPS, and I'm getting like 100 glint a match. Modern. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, take your time. I was going to say, I just really realized that that's an enormous microphone in front of you right there.
Yeah, this is
A really big mic you got there.
I'm
Are
hiding
we
behind
getting
it.
some Mike envy, dude?
I got the black one, and it's got an arm. Yep. So, let's see.
Sounds great.
It's got a lot of the. Yeah, so I get 107 glint per match at bronze too. Now again, I haven't been playing this one, and I don't have a lot of SPS. So I'm just saying it would be nice to give those people a chance, especially newer players that don't have all the money invested yet, but they still would like to get the some of the glint prizes before they're gone. But
I think it's a great observation and consideration that you
Yeah,
just brought
agreed.
up there. It really is. Yeah. Because you get that end of season bonus.
Yeah. And I don't
So
think
it's
it
just like,
hurts.
oh, yeah.
I don't think it'll hurt the ecosystem.
No, not at all.
You know what I mean? Like
Glint.
it's not gonna.
It's glint.
Yeah, it's glint. Exactly, it's glint. So
Yeah.
It's a good topic
and
for one of the TP calls, man.
yeah, definitely.
Well, we
I'm
know
gonna try to
Dave.
catch
Dave
some
listens
more-
to this on his walk, so he'll be hearing this. But yeah, no, keep coming back to those TP calls, man. We love having more people from the community come in because it just makes everything deeper and better.
Yeah, I love those calls. Those are fun.
They're so much fun.
The only thing is I can only really make the 2:00 one or 2:00 my time because the other one is like 10, and I'm like 2 hours into bedtime at that point because I got to wake up at 4. So
At 4, what do you wake up at 4 for? That's when I'm going to sleep.
I work in a warehouse. We work at 5 a.m. We start at 5 a.m. So
damn, that's
Yeah.
hardcore, man. Hardcore.
I love it. I've always worked early jobs. I had a job once in a back room for a big box store, and I would work from midnight to like 8 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just one of those people that I like to get my work done early and then have free reign of all the other places while everybody else is at work.
That's something I
I'm a
really
night
didn't
owl.
appreciate until way later. I would always bitch if I had to work like a Saturday or a Sunday or something, and then you get your day off during the week. Now that's
Yeah.
like ideal schedule. If I can
Oh,
have
yeah.
like I'll take Monday, Tuesday off every single week if I can have if I can, swap those for weekends. Nothing like going to an empty movie theater on a Monday or a Tuesday or a grocery store. You're not competing with the weekend warriors. Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
best, man.
There was a
Oh, yeah,
Monday.
same with the.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you go. You go.
Oh, I
Guess
was going to say
first.
there was a Monday the other day. We took the kids to see a movie, and it was like Monday, like first showing of a movie, and there was not a soul in there. I'm like, how cool is this, guys? They were just having the time of their life, dude.
Nice.
so good.
That's
Yeah.
the shit. And it's the same with work, man. Like if I'm up most of my life, I'll be up at like 2, 3, 4 in the morning. And because there's everything's quiet, there's no interruptions, your phone's not ringing, nothing's going on. And it's like you really have this time to focus, and
Yeah.
it's like you get so much more into your whatever you're doing because you're just not interrupted. The world is sleeping and that energy's out there,
Hmm.
and you get to do your thing during that time.
I'd say the worst part about it is the weekends when they come around because you can't sleep in, or like I can't sleep in. So like I'll try to sleep in, I'll still be up by 6. Like there's no way I can sleep past 6 o'clock. And everybody else in the house is like they're knocked out till 9:30, 10. So I'm like, I guess I'll go downstairs.
Well, that's when you do your
Stock
Splinterlands. Well,
room.
no,
Yeah.
Time in the stock
Yeah.
room.
Exactly. Well, that's why I started the Saturday morning earlier stream. Like I started doing it at 8 o'clock. Not only was it to get a different time zone, hopefully get a different time zone so that people that, maybe are overseas or something like that can have a chance to watch a Splinterlands. Because that was like the most complaints you hear is like, oh, nobody's ever streaming my time. It's like, well, what is your time? Like there's so many people that are in time zones that are just like, oh my gosh, I can't stream at, you know, whatever time it is,
Can't
2
you be
a.m. or whatever.
everywhere, OFG?
Yeah, why can't you do it, man? But
That's why we need more streamers.
exactly, yeah. Well, and
Yeah.
We've
Mick
picked up steam,
Burler-
man. There's a couple of folks that have kind of picked up the mantle of like Lady Sharon. I'm kind of constantly getting pings on my phone that she's streaming on Twitch.
Yeah, I think she's literally streaming right now.
Twitch. Streaming
Twitch.
Splinterland.
Yeah.
Twitch.
Nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I would love to see in-game notifications of, whitelisted streamers. I think that
I
would
would
be
love that. Yeah, yeah.
that would be huge just for growing the base. People, how do you find it?
I would
if you're
love-
actually
Man, I
on
feel
the
like
website.
that's a perfect bit to include on the the new battle ads, the waiting screen ads.
Battle ads are awesome.
Yeah.
I think we need it elsewhere because, again, I don't do a lot of battling anymore. And there's a lot of people who don't, and they do land, and I guess new players would be battling, so it would be huge. But I want to see it like even one of the side banners, like when a whitelisted streamer goes live, let people know who are on the website, like the way when a
Just
card
like
is pulled.
Yes, I was just gonna say like when a card is pulled,
Bam, like
that notification would
one
just
fucking guy goes live right now.
Well,
Go.
and let them know too. Like, let them know, earn more glint because they can earn glint by watching the stream. So if you are a smaller player and you're not making all that glint, you can make 1,000 glint for 3 hours of watching a stream in a week.
I didn't even know that.
A whole week to do it. So that can be pretty huge for some people.
That's huge. Yeah, we
Yeah.
have all these cool things in there, and I hope we finally get to the point where we have the time and prioritize to say here's some important shit. This is going to really help us expand everything.
Plus they could win cards. Like we're giving out the Arena Fanatic. So
is that still being distributed?
Oh nice. Yeah. I think the regular foil, they're like, get more of these out, please. It's like, okay.
And you're the Jeopardy guy, right?
Yeah, we're doing Jeopardy actually tomorrow night.
Did you create that yourself?
No, that was iBlast.
Okay.
Or what is it? Supreme Victory Studios. I forget which one he wants to go by more, but I think it's iBlast is like.
I think it's Blast.
iBlast.
Yeah.
iBlast. Well, thank you, iBlast, for creating
he's
Jeopardy.
Great. He's been awesome. He's been coming to the streams and like testing out new games as well. So we have a beaver game now. We have a pickle game now. Yeah. So we have all these stream games that we're playing now, and are ones that he has put together for chat, because he's been in chat listening to what they're saying and stuff, and he's like, oh, I can do that, and he's been putting them together.
Awesome.
So
dude, this beaver thing is amazing. It just keeps going and going.
Yeah.
Its own momentum. You just got to scroll through Tavern.
Yeah, it's been awesome. He's got so many great ideas too. I can't wait to see what else he brings to the table, and maybe helps the team in the future. Like, he's just got a lot of ideas. So he's a good.
What do
dude.
these games do? Like the beaver game, like a quick elevator pitch on the beaver game.
So like the beaver game is
It's exactly what you
beaver.
think of, Jimmy. That's
They
the
eat
elevator
each other
pitch.
too. They eat wood and they eat each other as well, so it's very interesting. No, so it's like a mini game. So like the people can jump in from chat. So they'll put like exclamation point join in chat, and it'll pop their name up there. And then each one gets a beaver, and then they'll start eating little bits of wood, and they grow bigger, and then they eat each other, and the last one remaining will win a card or whatever prize we're giving away.
I suggested to Blast that the environment in which the beavers battled was like an oil wrestling match.
Listen, you guys have made it so difficult to talk about the game because I'm talking about beavers and
Yo,
pickles.
we got
and
beavers and
pickle
pickles in the game.
I didn't even
I
think
said,
about that. That's you guys. One track
Yeah.
mind over there.
And then my chat, of course, is sending me 4 pickle skins. So then I'm like, thanks for the 4 skins. So that's like their favorite thing to do now. And it's like
man.
they're making it very difficult to talk about the game and not feel like I'm just talking in innuendo the whole time.
That's why you got banned from YouTube.
I think that's the point.
That's the truth.
That might have been part of the reason my channel
That's
got
the point.
This guy's
It's like
selling
if you watch the old-
foreskins and beavers live on.
Yeah,
YouTube.
they're like, this guy, there's something wrong here. We're gonna nuke this thing. But,
It's
yeah.
like you watch a lot of the old Disney movies, and there's stuff that goes right over the kids' heads. That's just like when you're growing up, you pick it up there. But
oh yeah,
oh my god, there is. Did I ever tell you about my cousin who was literally born without eyelids, and then
What?
when he was born without eyelids, it was this weird thing, and then
Mhm.
he was when he was circumcised, they used that skin to graft eyelids. Yeah, it's crazy, and now he's cockeyed.
What's his nickname? Oh, cockeyed
Well,
Jimmy.
now he's cockeyed.
Cockeyed Jimmy Jr.
Here comes old cockeyed.
Oh my gosh! Right when you said that, I'm like, I'm leaving. Nope, there's no way.
You left. I saw the chair. It just vanished. He just vanished.
I'm like, oh, no. Can't believe you haven't been in my stream chat. You're starting to sound like them, Jimmy.
Well, if there was an in-game notification, I'd know when you're streaming.
Yeah, we really got to do that. But man, the team is just pumping some stuff out. Like, oh, the other
They
thing
are
that I'm
cranking.
excited about is the voucher cards now are changing. They're gonna do like 3 per quarter.
Oh,
or
yeah.
something.
I got to get mine before it goes away.
I think it's
one that's out now.
10 in the full year. By the way, the new
Yeah.
voucher card is badass. I don't think people are really recognizing how strong she is. She is a
Oh, the clove. The clover,
yeah, she is a
Clover
freaking menace, man.
I know.
I gotta go get it.
oh,
It's there.
Cloveria.
Cloveria. That's it.
Well, the arcane draws start in 10 days. That might be the way to go, Jimmy.
Now
Just go for the arcade. No, I got to buy it. I got to get. I've been saving up vouchers to try to get it. That's the Gotham killer, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I just keep
So
forgetting.
how do the
gotta
draws
go- I
work?
gotta
How
go
many things do I need for a draw? I can't just do 1 ticket and I get a card, right? It's not like the pickle.
I think it is like the pickle,
10
dude.
draws, 1 every 28 hours.
Each entry costs 10 tickets.
Oh, it's 10 tickets. Okay.
Yeah.
And then even if you don't win, you still get a regular foil card?
Yes.
Ooh, that might be the way to go.
Ooh.
I
How
don't know.
much does that cost versus spending vouchers for a card?
That's the question right there. Let's
Yeah.
How much are the draws? The fortune tickets are 47 cents.
But
So
you craft
it's-
those on land, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
the
it's
fortune tickets are
$4.70.
200.
$4.70 for an entry
Okay.
versus
Then-
250 vouchers for how much is 250 vouchers?
Where's that thing? You can go?
250. Yeah, it's
I
about
am
the
glad
same.
we kept
250 vouchers is 5.5K DEC.
So it's like 200
Okay.
aura, 200 aura. What is it? 200 aura, 10 vouchers, and 200 DEC to make a ticket. So no matter what, you're going to be spending
That's not that
vouchers.
bad.
on
Yeah.
tickets,
That's not bad, huh?
you know.
Huh. I have to think about that. Like I should spend buy a bunch with vouchers and then just craft a bunch of tickets. Maybe that might
Yeah,
be the way to
selling
do
tickets might not be a bad idea.
it. Ooh, there you go. Sell tickets and buy cards.
Sell tickets and put DEC on land. Don't tell me to buy cards, Jimmy.
Yo, that's
Bad
been
influence.
that's been illegal since 1982, Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy.
No, stock
Oh, man.
buybacks.
But yeah, I'm excited to see because I think is that the new system, Jangles? Did I hear that right? That it's like 3 every quarter, and so that would be like 12 voucher cards a year, or
I think it's
am I
10. I think it's 10 in a year. I
10
think
in a
that's
year? Okay.
yeah, and
Mhm.
because it wasn't a perfect, like 3 per quarter or 2 per quarter, I think
Hmm.
they're going to be doing it where it's some of the cards overlap. I'm not sure.
Gotcha.
We'll need to see what the announcement
Yeah.
looks like, but um I think we still got
And hopefully,
how much time do we
I
have
just
left
hope
with the current card?
I got it. Yeah, I better get on that
There was
really soon.
few. I think it was 2 weeks. Am I wrong? I might be wrong about
And I'm
that.
hoping the voucher, because the whole
Well, it
point
should
of the
be end of
voucher.
March, right?
Okay, so we got a little
The event
time.
starts in 5 days. That's for the arcane.
And then there's still the
Uh,
black foil draws or black foil arcane draws.
yeah, I don't even see a countdown for the regular foils. It's
I
just a
think it's
countdown to
I
when
think
the
we've been
event
doing
starts.
it at the end of each quarter, I think.
Yeah. But I love this because this is the team listening to pretty much listening to you, Jangles, from when you were like, just keep cool shit on the shelves and people are gonna come, and it's like they're testing it out. They're gonna start putting out more voucher cards. We've
Yeah,
already
I mean
seen some cool
the
ones.
original intention was never just a card. It was
Yeah.
multiple cards, it was
Multiple. Yeah,
backgrounds,
it's a
it was
shop,
splinter vibe
voucher
stuff.
shop.
Yeah,
Oh, I
just
can't wait
random
to get
stuff.
actually
Yeah.
cosmetics in there.
Yeah.
Cosmetics and backgrounds and stuff, low hanging fruit. That'd be
Mhm.
freaking fantastic. And I'm hoping the cards, because the whole point of the cards took a lot of vouchers at the beginning, and the point was to burn through this glut of vouchers that had just
Yeah.
been, sitting there. So as we do that, I hope they get more, realistically priced and accessible.
Yeah, and I'm
Also,
just hoping
because
with new stuff, now that you said that, I think we've learned our lesson to not overproduce, because we had the same issue with grain. We had the same issue with, well, it all started with Chaos Legion. We had too many of those. We had too much grain because we did it for so long. Then the midnight potions, we had so many of them that it's like, well, now with got them, we got to burn 50 per chance or something like that.
right, it's
Yeah.
crazy on some of
So
those. It's like, whoa.
hopefully with any of the newer stuff, we're already prepped and ready to use them right when we can create them. So that like the Phoenix Ash, we can use it right now for land cards. And then when survival comes, we can even use it for that too. So it's nice to see that the team's seeing that, and we're not overproducing something and be like, oh no, now we gotta find ways to burn that because we've overproduced so much of the stuff. It's worthless now. Let's burn a
Yeah.
lot of it for everything we make.
And I hope we keep that up with land as new resources are introduced. Like, I hope
Exactly.
it's
Yeah.
not like, oh, here's all this new stuff, and then we're
Yeah.
going to figure something out to do with them in 6 months. It's like, no,
Yeah.
no, 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 no.
So
I want the
hopefully
figure out
we
part first.
yeah, hopefully we've learned out let's have the sinks with the resources as well. Let's have ways that we can burn them and not just stock up, stock up, stock up, stock up. But I think,
Yeah.
man, the team is they're firing on all cylinders, and they're learning along the way. To me, they're not just making the same mistakes anymore. They're learning from their mistakes, and they're listening to the community, which I love to see. And it just seems like they're having fun, which I love to see too. Because it's like, I don't want you guys or the team to feel like they're our slaves and make us happy, dance for us, monkey. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want them to feel like that. I want them to enjoy their job and bring cool stuff at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, enjoy it, have fun, and it's
I want to
nice
hear
to
you
see that they're doing it.
tell Dave and the team on the next TP call to dance monkey. That's what
Yeah,
I want to hear.
dance, monkey.
Bam, 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 bam,
That's my job
bam.
on stream. I got to dance, monkey.
Every monkey dance now here. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
Nice.
dun. That could be a
Shit.
new song on the thing there. But yeah, no, we are seeing now just a wave of creativity that
Yeah.
never existed before, where all types of new ideas and things are coming out. And just branching into so many new creative things within the game. Really using blockchain and crypto to be a whole really take I hate the term, but Web3 gaming into a whole new place, man. We're pioneering still. We're like the USS Enterprise.
Yeah. I love that this, like, especially 2025 seemed like it was the infrastructure building, like they were building that infrastructure. Dave was really focused on, okay, if this is what you guys want, we need this, this, and that. It seemed like he was setting up what we needed, him and Blaze and them. And it's nice to see that we have these, they're assets now. We have the infrastructure built. We can do cards. We have exemplars now. We have boss monsters coming soon. And from what Dave spoke about in one of his many podcasts that he does, is that they created a way where the exemplar can change, and the boss monster, I guess, can change every round you go against it or something like that. So it's like it's great to see the creativity, but then also the infrastructure built so that they can just not have to recreate all the time. They're just building on top of something. So it's nice
it's
to
just
see
expanding,
really,
constantly
just expanding.
Yeah.
And their tools, like I think Dave had talked about it. We've built tools this last few years, and then he started listing off the different tools that they built. And it's like, that's awesome to hear, because now things should be quicker because they just have the tools and they just have to adjust a few things if we're changing it, and then they're good to go. So it's nice to see.
Totally. Yeah, we're seeing it in real time, man. I mean, I think, as folks, various content creators were kind of doing their wrap ups on 2025 and projecting, forecasting what 2026 could look like. And it was like, I hope we see survival at some point in Q1, maybe Q2. We hope we get the mini set and, at some point. Well, now it's mini sets live. Survival is coming on Sunday.
I think it's
at
like
the
right
end of
around the
this
corner.
season.
Yeah.
We're getting more voucher cards available. The Overlords is something that was never even talked about, and then all of a sudden it's here and it's going to be dynamic. And yeah, man, it's major
And then
gameplay
guilds
focused stuff.
are
And
in
the
the
guild,
works as well.
the guild
Builds are
overhaul.
coming.
Yeah.
So we still have a lot. Like 25 was huge. Like 26 is, I mean, it's looking like it might be just as big.
Yep.
Hold on tight, boys.
And what
Nice.
like
I
the
just had a thought about the
underlying
mini set too.
Oh, go ahead, Jimmy.
No, I was just thinking about the mini set. I wonder, just for timing wise, I wonder if it's moving forward and trying things in the future. Is it good to wait until the current set is out of production and then introduce the mini set right on the heels of that, so there's always something on the shelf?
Well,
I don't know.
the thing about this Conclave Arcana is that technically it won't go out of production until the next set, because we're going to have the starter packs throughout until the next major set comes out. So like the regular packs will stop selling, but the starter packs will still be there.
I'm just wondering for like marketing and for, if we do get that, when that glut of new players actually happens, because it will eventually.
Don't you think that there's something to be said? I think we've come a really long way from, and I think it's been the right choice. Like when I came in, the only way that I could get Untamed cards was either through the market, which was incredibly overpriced. Like, I mean, just as an example for newer folks, Kitty was going for $3,000, or
well, we were also earning
plus
$5 to $8 in DEC. A match was being won if you were in champ, so it was proportionate to rewards at the time.
Well, also, but I was a new player coming in. I couldn't. My cost basis could not even remotely compare to what you paid to compete and earn those prices, right?
Just to get started,
But shifting to a place where I like the break in between the sets, because it gives a chance for that behavior, that market behavior, to persist. Folks that somebody like Tofu or Vuctis who buy and support the team with a leaderboard position in the pre-sale, they can turn around and supply the market on those 3, 4, 5, 6 months, whatever it is, in between CA general sale ending and the next core set entering. And it looks like packs are reasonably priced. Like you could get standard packs for $250, alchemy packs for $8. Um, so I think I think the answer actually comes to UX. So I think we need to do a better job and I think they have done a little bit of a better job. Like you can go into the shop and click card packs, and you've got the option of, even though Rebellion is not in its general sale, if I go to buy card packs, I can still click Rebellion, and it takes me to the non-card market buy Rebellion packs. So, I think
That's really cool.
the answer is actually UX. I think is the best solution to that problem, because I do agree that there should always be packs available for folks. Now,
Mhm.
whether or not those packs are supplied by the company through the general sale or through the third party markets and resellers, to me, it's kind of six in one, half dozen in another. I think things change when, Untamed packs were still available, but they were $25 a pop, and more than likely you were not pulling $25 worth of value. So, yeah, I don't know what the answer is, but I think that's the beauty of this new regime in Splinterlands, a new era of Splinterlands, is we can always try. And I think we've got a team on the leadership side of things that also backs
Just
up that iterative approach. And let's try it. Let's see how it goes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, I know that they're kind of leaning away from the multi-pack thing, but I really hope they keep the starter pack for the next major set. Like, I think that's something they should definitely keep, even if they just have a regular pack and then a starter pack. Like, let's keep those
Mhm.
starter packs going.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's pretty cool. I was thinking about that the other day. Starter packs are great. I think having something like that for new players is awesome. And I almost think regular packs I know we made a lot of money with the last, with the alchemy packs and the high-end packs on the last release. But I'm almost wondering is like, well, and this would be something to experiment with. Would we make as much or more if you only had a standard pack? And if you're chasing black foils, you got to buy more standard packs,
Yeah.
to get
Well, we're
those.
we're
And
gonna
it would
we're gonna
actually,
see that with escalation, right? Because that's all
Yeah,
that's available is
escalation is
standard
yeah,
packs.
one.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. I think there's going to be a lot less black foils and those higher end cards, which if you're chasing those, you got to buy more packs to get
Yeah.
those.
Yeah, I think we turned too many levers at once. We shifted the variable on the premium foils. We added
Yeah.
two different arcane types. We added black foils, and we
Which was
also turned
awesome.
the lever on the pack types available. I
Pack
think
types.
in
Yeah.
hindsight, we should have just pulled one of those levers.
Hmm.
And that's what we're seeing with
Mhm.
escalation. So I think we'll see how it goes. But I mean, Jimmy, ages ago you were asking for, like a $2 pack that included no premium foils for just the folks that want to play the game. I would like to see
Right,
it move
right.
maybe that direction. That would be an interesting, kind of next iteration of what pack sales could look like.
Right, just regular foil. Here's what you're getting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rarity chances are the same, just no black foils in there.
yeah,
Yeah. And reduced chance of gold foil or something, or none. Yeah.
yeah. Even just pure regular foil. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, some people
Hell
just
yeah.
want the cards to play. Not everybody wants the gold foil and other stuff. That's like a
Right.
gamer collector kind of situation. But also if you want SPS, I guess. But some people just want the regular foils to play the game, especially
Well,
if it's
and
at a
that's why I
cheaper
always thought
price.
that was such a great way to introduce premium things. It's like you get the
Yeah.
collector's thing. If you're really into it, you actually get a bonus by earning more when you're playing,
Yeah.
but it doesn't affect battle. It
Hmm.
doesn't matter if you're playing a black foil or a regular foil of that card when you're using it in battle. That is equal.
Hmm.
So I thought that was a really, really good way to introduce premium products into the game that people are clearly willing to spend money for, but they don't change it's not pay to win, is what I mean.
Yeah. I do want to see what the starter packs are going to do to the value difference between the regular foil and the gold foil archons, because the dollar packs are unlimited, and that means that the number of printed regular foils could be insane depending on purchases. And then you're limited on your gold foil Archon. So I wonder what the difference between the two will be just because of numbers printed. Because like right now circulating, their gold foil Kalia Silverleaf, there's 408. That's
That's not a lot.
404 of Gorgug. Yeah, that's very low.
No, not a lot at all. Yeah.
382 of Bella. 388 of Razzie. Which one am I missing? Oh, and then there's the legendary.
Bladestone. The
Oh,
fire,
that's the
the
one.
fire one too.
How do I not? That's the one I don't have a gold foil of. What the? I gotta step
What
up my
the?
game.
What
What
the?
Well, how did this happen? Oh, I think every time I looked, it was like $14. I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah, it's still $14.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so it's still $14. 366. So it's it's the most limited one. That might be why the price is the way it is. But it'll be interesting to see the price difference between the regular foil and the gold foil moving forward.
Yeah. And I think that was also part of the thing. The whole point of it too is you want the regular foil. If when we do get new players coming in, you want the regular foil, the gameplay to be accessible.
Yeah.
That's you don't want people coming to check the game and they're like, there's nothing to buy.
Yeah.
Later.
A $14 Archon. Yeah, and it's a 1 BC.
Right. So and again, having premium foils, I think, is a great way to have that price disparity.
Yeah. What do you guys think of the idea? This is an idea I heard in chat of having like a midway point between Foundation and the modern set. And not that it changes anything, but that like, let's say you get to Foundation Diamond League and you can use the rewards cards from Conclave Arcana with the Foundation set.
Dude, my quick answer is hell yes. That should be a bracket. That should be a bracket.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Bam.
Like,
I can't wait.
Why would we not want a bracket that allowed for max Foundation cards? Like if you got the black foils or the arcanes or whatever, mixed in with your reward cards. Why not?
Because the person that this was not my idea. So nobody that's listening, this was not my idea. I can't remember who said it, but or I think it might have been somebody from the chat. I don't want to start calling out names because I'll call the wrong person out. But to me, it's like a great funnel to get them into modern. Like, hey, now you can use these reward cards and maybe even earn a reward card or two from, even if you're just playing your Foundation set, so that you can start getting that, dopamine hit or whatever, or like, hey, there are new cards and they're more powerful. Just getting that kind of push to the next league, because we have that staying problem, the one that Dave always talks about, the fortifying the the retention, fortifying a player. So
is Foundation still capped at silver, or can we max them out yet?
They're still capped. They've said that from what I've heard, they're not going to change the Foundation cap. But I mean, I'm sure if we...
That's interesting. I always thought it's like, why not let them keep going up? You hit a point where you're just winning more cards and you can't go anywhere. Whereas it's exponentially, silver is relatively low. It's like, 25 commons gets you silver level, or 40 or something.
Yeah, we really just have to find that thing that pushes people to want those reward cards, the next step, you know what I mean? Like, and not pushes them, but it gives them the desire.
The carrot. Yeah, it's the carrot.
Yeah, it's the carrot. Exactly. There you go.
I mean, I think this was my biggest problem with the decision to dissolve leagues. Was we had protected stepping stones to gradually build your deck, and you had reward cards that you could, you pull that gold foil or Shannis, you sell it for $50, $100. You can turn around and pump that cash right back into expanding your deck, and probably instead of one card, all of a sudden you have half of a splinter that you've moved up to silver level with.
And a lot of people did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people, it wasn't like they sold that card and bailed. They're like, oh, dude, this is helping me progress.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's what I think the beauty of, I could be wrong, but I think that's the beauty of what brackets represents in my mind is the ability to move back to that world where you choose your lane, you're protected, there's caps, everybody knows what's going on. You're able to, on a season by season basis, select which lane you're competing in. Uh, and why not offer a an exclusive bracket that is foundation plus reward cards?
Yeah.
Um, maybe you go as far as saying like, yeah, I don't even know, but I think just the introduction of brackets or the reintroduction of brackets uh, gives gives room to kind of toggle and pull levers and figure out what is that right formula, because retention at the end of the day, that's going to be what kills us is not being able
Yeah.
to retain new folks. And if we can protect that lane
Consistency.
and give them, the bumpers where they're not coming up against, max cryptics and max tofus. I mean, that's the quickest way to chase people out of the game is I'm,
Oh, hell
I'm running
yeah. That
up
was the
against
biggest problem.
yeah, I'm running up against a $3,000 kitty. The only way for me
Yeah.
to compete with that is either rent it or drop 3K to get my own. Well,
Yeah.
you're not going to be running into those cards in this, foundation reward bracket.
Yeah. The midway bracket. Yeah. I thought it was a great idea. I heard it from somebody. I was like, that is a good idea. But we just have to find that thing, that little thing that like, I don't know, just gives you the urge to like, oh no, I have to go into this next league or this next bracket or whatever it is to get that retention that we need.
Well, I
'Cause, I
think
mean
we got.
the
I,
game
th I
is
think the
fun.
first step is we got to see survival succeed. We need to
Yeah.
see a big adoption of this new iteration of survival.
Hmm.
Hopefully. I would also like to see brackets, tested in other places too. Not just survive. I've always felt survival is kind of a limited appeal. Just in general, because you need a big collection. Even if you're a little guy, you need a big collection to be playing it.
And
I'm
and
glad.
since we're on the things that we can update, if you're listening to this, can we add on the stats here a little shield that tells me what level is for what what league? Like that's one thing that has driven me crazy for all the cards. So let's say I'm on a common card, it's got 10 different levels, right? To level up. Can we put a little shield here that's like bronze, bronze, silver, silver, gold, gold, diamond, diamond,
That's what that novice adept intermediate is supposed to be,
Oh, we gotta get rid of that. We,
but
we
it drives me
it's
crazy. I don't know what
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
advanced is. I have to look every time. What does advanced mean?
every time you have
Yeah,
to look at
exactly.
it.
Yeah,
Like
it's like put the little
get rid
shield
of it.
next to the level so I know on the stat sheet. Like because
Yeah, no,
everyone's
that's another
different
great
too.
idea. Yeah. And
It's like
everyone knows what brown, silver, gold is. That's just
exactly, yeah.
universal competition. Like calling it all these different complex names is unnecessary complication and
Listen,
confusion.
I'm a Southern boy. You got to make this stuff easy for me. Color code it. Put a shield on it. Like I can't be doing numbers and stuff. Come on now.
Yo, I
Where you
heard
from?
I heard that the southern vernacular is misleading. You guys aren't all dumb. OFG, don't play coy, dude.
Where you from? One fucking guy.
I'm I'm almost as far south as you could. Or I'm from almost as far south as you could go. I'm from Florida or from Orlando. Not as far south of
Okay.
Florida as you could go, but yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's why
America's Wang.
there's the lack of accent right now. But I'm in
Right.
Georgia now.
Nice. You went up north a little bit there.
Yeah, we wanted seasons. We were tired of summer.
Nice. Very nice. I lived in Clearwater, Dunedin for a brief while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's the right way to phrase that. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shoot. OFG, man, we got to get you back on. I want to be cognizant of your time. I know it's way past your bedtime, but
Oh yeah.
absolute pleasure hosting you, man. Like I said, to kick us off, and like I've said on many shows, you are one of my favorite streamers in the community. It's been so good to see you come back in and sink your teeth in. And every time I hop onto your streams, dude, it's you have a huge crowd now. So you have built your own little community. It's fantastic to see. This Jeopardy is just another feather in your cap. I can't wait for Oil Pit Beaver Wrestling to make waves on OFG's show.
Hey, I gotta thank you and Rogue too, and you and Rouge about the flip it and ship it.
Nice.
That whole idea came from Rogue's stream, and you guys talking about that degen stuff that he used to do. I guess flip it and rip it.
Yep.
And I was like, wouldn't it be cooler to like flip a pack, and if you flip a black foil, you have to give it away instead of just like burning it or doing any of that stuff. You literally have to send it to somebody in chat. So that's where the whole idea came from, was you guys talking about all that degen stuff that he used to do with packs back in the day. So I have to thank you about that, because the chat loves the flip it and ship it stuff. So
that's exciting
you and
stuff,
Rogue,
man.
yeah, I love it. So, hey, guys, thank you for the support. And just want to let you guys know I love the show, too. I love what you guys do. And thanks for all the support you guys give out. Appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's fun, man. It's fun, dude. We'll get you back on one of these days, OFG. We'll try and rock a little bit. Maybe once time zones catch up to the rest of the world, we'll do
the 12 midnight to 8 a.m. marathon run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The graveyard TPG after dark. Yeah. Awesome.
Nice.
All right. Well, any final comments from either of you guys before we put a bow on this thing?
Yeah, what does Watkins got to say?
And what is
I don't know what you're talking about. It's been too long since we've seen him anywhere. But never mind. I was going to say something moderately inappropriate, but
that's what the people tune in for, Jimmy. Come on now.
it was about your giant microphone once again.
Oh, come on now. Never mind. Cut it off. Don't let him say it. Come on.
It's even got the top to it.
Oh shit. All right, everybody. Good to be back. For those of you that celebrate Chinese New Year here, kicking off in a couple of days, we will try and get an episode teed up for next week. Round out the month of February with a solid handful of episodes consecutively for the listeners out there. Have fun with Survival. Get yourself in a bracket. Stop by the TP call on Sunday. Either what are the times, Jimmy? 10 or 2?
Oh, West Coast time is 11. Yeah, so
think
11
it's
a.m.
2.
or 7 p.m. So 10 p.m. Eastern and 2 p.m. Eastern on Saturday or Sunday, and it alternates week to week.
Yeah, so I think 2 p.m. is this Sunday coming up, I think.
Yeah, this is the one that I can make. Yeah, so check the TPG Peak Deep post. We got the link to the TP Discord. It's just a voice chat call. Really good group of folks that hop on and talk shop and share ideas, and yeah, it's a fun call to be a part of. So hop in, don't be shy, say what's up. In the meantime, you have been listening to
The People's Guild.
this is a road